Life's too short to walk around and be scared. Live your life to the fullest. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be quite nerve-wracking actually, but also really interesting. I have teamed up with MyHeritage because I have recently done a DNA test with them where I found out where my genes were from, which was really insightful. Finding out where my family's roots are from and where my genes they're from, it was really eye-opening to me, and it was actually also really touching. And I've actually found some way out cousins and family members from other places in the world, which has been really cool. So to me that has been a really nice journey, but now MyHeritage has launched a totally new way of finding out about your genes, which is through a health kit. So not only are you gonna be able to find out where your genes are from, but you're also gonna be able to find out which kind of genetic risks you've got in your genes. So by taking this new test, you're actually gonna be able to find out whether you've got cancer in your family's genes or some other kinds of really horrible sicknesses and illnesses. First when I heard it, I was like, I don't want to know. But I was like, well, if I find out what kind of genes I've got and what I'm kind of like disposed to get, then I'm gonna be able to take matters into my own hands before actually getting the illness and maybe doing a lifestyle change. And personally, I would rather know sooner than later. Better safe than sorry. And with MyHeritage, they offer 14 genetic risk reports that explain an individual's genetic risk for developing specific conditions, which is really nice. It can be conditions such as heart diseases, breast cancer, type 2 diabetes, Alzheimer's disease, and so on. And their carrier status reports provides insight on whether or not you are a carrier for these certain conditions. So it's kind of like telling you whether or not you're a carrier or if you've got the risk and so on. So once again, it is just such a nice way of kind of like testing your genes and finding out what is in your genes. And the MyHeritage DNA Health and Ancestry test is a lab-developed test, and it's all processed in their CLIA certified and CAP accredited laboratory, and it's located in the United States. So basically, I'll just show you how you use the kit. And it's very important to say that 30 minutes before you take the test, it's really important for you not to eat or drink or smoke or chew gum. And it's also important that you activate your kit online on MyHeritage website, because your kit has got a special number that you have to provide to them. And then you just open the kit and lay out the unopened swabs and vials on a clean surface. And please remember to be clean and wash your hands and so on before using it. And then you just remove one swab from its wrapper and use the swab head to scrape the inside of one of your cheeks for 45 seconds. Then you open the vial and you just insert the swab and break it off. There's this snap that it makes, and then you just close the vial and then you send it off. And obviously you also do it on the other side with the other swabber and vial. And then you just send it over to their lab, and then they're gonna test it out for you, and it kind of takes 4 to 6 weeks for them to test it out fully. And then you'll receive an email telling you that the results are in, and you can find them on MyHeritage website. Once again, I am really freaking excited to find out about my genes and my health risks. Cancer is one of like the main focuses in my life because many of my family members have had cancer. Some of them have died from it as well. So yeah, it kind of scares me, to be fairly honest with you guys, but I'm really glad that I'm able to find out before it's a problem for me, if you get what I mean. I'm gonna wait 4 to 6 weeks to find out, and then obviously I'm gonna be sharing my results. This is a very, very personal thing for me, sharing my health. And I've already got that mindset that if I find out that I might have the Alzheimer's in my genes or whatever, I'm definitely ready to change my lifestyle, do something that can kind of like help to prevent any of those illnesses. I'm gonna leave a link down below in the description box where you can go get the kit for yourself as well, because once again, I really want to tell you guys about this service so you can go help yourself and your family members. Anyways guys, I'm gonna leave you now, and then in 4 to 6 weeks I'm gonna share my result with you. So stay tuned and see you in a YouTube second. Hey guys, so I'm back after 4 weeks. It didn't take that long, so I'm so happy about that. I'm back again with my results. They actually came in yesterday late at night, where I was just like, oh my god. And I think it's really important for me to make like a disclaimer right now, because obviously if you don't want to hear about illnesses, sicknesses, whatever, if it triggers you or if it makes you feel uncomfortable, I just want to tell you now that this might not be the video for you to watch, or you shouldn't watch the next part at least. Let's see, MyHeritage notification. Your health reports are ready. Am I ready? Oh dear. Verifying your password, sure. Hi, Frederikke. Welcome to your genetic risk reports. This quick introduction will help you better understand your results. And now they just tell about how they determine the genetic risks and what does it mean if you have an average or decreased risk. Your level of risk is influenced by your environment, lifestyle, and age in addition to your DNA. Remember that these reports cannot replace regular medical testing, of course not, but it's still a good indicator. Oh, my heart! Okay, continue, yes. Reports for incurable conditions. Some genetic risk reports show genetic risk for serious conditions that currently may not have an effective treatment or cure, like Alzheimer's disease or Parkinson's disease. Okay, I'm actually being asked right now if I want to include the reports for Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. You can also make the decision to decide later whether or not you want to include those Alzheimer's and Parkinson's risk factors. I'm gonna say yes and include them. Okay, continue. Okay. Health reports. Your oh my god. Okay, you have an increased risk of developing the following conditions. Late onset Alzheimer's disease. I'm literally shaking right now. You have an average risk of developing the following 10 conditions. Age-related macular degeneration, alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency, I don't even know what that is. Crohn's disease, female breast cancer, G6PD deficiency, hereditary BRCA cancers, hereditary hemochromatosis. A lot of these I have no idea what they are, but I think you can click on them to know more about them. Late onset Parkinson's disease and MUTYH associated colorectal cancer. You have a slightly decreased risk of developing the two following conditions, heart disease and type 2 diabetes. I guess that kind of tells that I live kind of like a healthy lifestyle. You have a significantly decreased risk of developing the following condition, celiac disease. Okay, I just need to talk to my family. Just give me one sec, guys. It's actually more like touching than what I thought. Knowing that I've got this increased risk of developing Alzheimer's disease is kind of scary to me. Just gonna talk to my family and then I'll return to you guys. I don't want to cry on camera. Okay, I'm back, guys. I just needed 5 minutes just to talk to my family. They're here visiting me, so it kind of put me off a tiny bit knowing that I've got like a higher risk of getting Alzheimer's. My granddad, he died from it. So I guess it makes sense that it's in my genes. I kind of saw it coming, if you get what I mean, but it's still, it's a bit emotional to know. And with the breast cancer, my grandmom, she died from that, and it kind of is in my mother's side of the family. So it runs in our family, and I kind of expected that as well. Overall, there's nothing that really like shocked me apart from the Alzheimer's disease. And once again, it kind of scares me because it's something that right now we don't have the technology or the science to cure Alzheimer's or do anything about it, and it's a disease that kind of hits not just the person that gets the disease but also the entire family. And I know that because that's just what we went through with my granddad. Seeing a person disappearing slowly, the body is still there but the mind is not. That is horrible. This is my genetic risks, but I can also go see my carrier status to find out what kind of genes that I'm carrying on to my future children. It says here, what are carrier status reports? Carrier status reports help you to determine your child's risk of inheriting certain genetic diseases. You are not likely a carrier of the following 13 conditions. Woohoo! Woo! 13. There's so many of these things that I don't even know what means, but the good thing is that you can kind of like click on it and then they will tell you a small description about the disease. Okay. If I had a child or children, it would be more important for me to know this as well, but since I'm not planning on having children anytime soon and that I don't have any, then this is kind of like, it's good to know, especially if you want to get pregnant or want to have children. To me, it was more about the genetic risks, but I think it's good that you can get both sides of the story, both for your own health, but also for your children or future children. So this is actually basically it, guys. These are my genetic risks and carrier status reports, and I must say I'm not totally 100% surprised, but I'm definitely like a bit shocked with the Alzheimer's. I'm actually really curious to know which side of my family I got it from, because my dad, he had some relatives who had Alzheimer's, but my mom's dad, my granddad, died from it. So I guess maybe it's from both sides of my parents. I don't really know what to say. I feel like this is such a private thing to share with you guys, and I've been thinking so long and so hard about it. But for me personally, I'm really happy to know, especially because some of the things I can do something about. I mean, I can live healthier, I can work out some more, I can, you know, like be better to take care of myself. But yeah, I'm gonna cross my fingers that they're gonna find some sort of cure for Alzheimer's before I'm getting older, like 65 plus. I'm definitely gonna donate some money. That was all for this video, guys. Thank you so very much for watching, and thank you so much to MyHeritage for reaching out to me and doing this collab with me. I think my end result with myself and my mind as well is that I'm really happy that I know, because I'd rather know than not know. Thanks so much to MyHeritage, and once again, I'll leave a link down below in the description box where you can go find out some more about this health test and also go get it for yourself and your family members. I personally think it's a really good idea to know what your body has got inside of it with the genes. I'm really happy that I know now. But guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also follow me on my Instagram. That makes me extremely happy. And yeah, just remember, I love you all to the moon and back and everywhere else. Mwah!